Today, I will explain about the transpiration. Today, I will explain about the transpiration. Movement of molecules or transport of water molecules, form of the vapor in aerial parts of the living tissue is called transpiration. Movement of water, form of the vapors in the aerial parts of the living tissue of the plant is called transpiration. 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 This transpiration continues to main driving force of the ascent of shaft. Main driving force of the ascent of shaft. Xylem transports water and minerals, and phloem transport food materials, that is carbohydrates, organic compounds. The transpiration is main based on the SPAC concept. SPAC means soil, plant, atmosphere, continue. Soil, plant, atmosphere, continue. It is the PAC concept. It means plant absorb water through roots from the soil. It is soil, water, plants absorb from the water, from the soil, and it is enter into the plant. Plants. After the transpiration, it's enter into the atmosphere. In rainy, it's continues to enter into the reversible and soil. That is SPAC concept. Soil, plant, atmosphere, and return to the soil. The water molecules moves enter to the roots. Water molecules transport to the plant and atmosphere and return to the soil by rains. Is called SPAC concept. Transpiration occur in mainly in stomata. Little amount of or very little in cuticle, very little in cuticle, and lenticels. It is cuticular transpiration, it is lenticular transpiration. Main transpiration is present in stomata. Present in leaves. It is present in leaves. It is present in leaves and stems. It is present in woody parts. These three are transpiration is present. Transpiration is two types: photoactive, scotoactive transpiration. Photoactive. Most of the plants photoactive transpiration, that is Opening of stomata. Opening of stomata in daytime is called photoactive stomata. Photoactive stomata. In presence of light. In presence of light, stomata is opened. Stomata is opened. Scotoactive stomata. Scotoactive stomata. Opening of stomata. Opening of stomata in night time. Night time is called scotoactive stomata. Scotoactive stomata. Example, cacti, cacti and bryophyllum. These are the xerophytes. Most of the xerophytes stomata open in night time. Most of the xerophytes stomata open in night time. Night time. Stomata transpiration depends on number of factors, that is external factors, internal factors. External factors, external factors and internal factors. External factors, external factors, external factors, light, temperature, temperature, pressure, availability of soil, soil water, soil water, soil water, humidity, 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 light, temperature, pressure, soil, availability of soil water, wind velocity. Wind velocity. Sixth one, wind velocity. These are the external factors of transpiration. External factors of transpiration. Internal factors. Internal factors, that is opening of stomata, canopy structure, root shoot ratio, how many numbers of stomatas are worked in the, how many numbers of stomata worked in the, how many numbers of stomatas working in the leaf, working in the leaf. These are the internal factors. These are the internal factors. Canopy structure, plant like umbrella shape, umbrella like plants, umbrella like plants. Some plants cone like structure, Polyallia latifolia, acacia, Polyallia latifolia, Ashoka plant, just like a cone like structure. This plant's transpiration is very high, this plant is transpiration is low because of structure different in two plants. These are the external and internal factors of stomata. External and internal factors of stomata. External and internal factors of stomata. In dicot plants, stomata is bean shaped or kidney shaped structure. Bean shaped or kidney shaped structure. Bean shaped or kidney shaped structures. Bean shaped or kidney shaped structures. bean shaped or kidney shaped structures. Next one, in monocot, double dumbbell shape. In monocot, stomata is double dumbbell shape. Stoma is a singular word. Stomata is a plural word. Stomata, Telugu meaning పత్ర రంధ్రాలు. Stoma means పత్ర రంధ్రం. In dicot plant, bean shaped or kidney shaped. Monocot, double dumbbell. Two guard cells. These are the guard cells. Guard cells. Inner wall are thick and elastic. Inner walls thick and elastic. Inner walls. Outer walls thin and elastic. Inner walls thick and elastic. Outer walls thin and elastic. Two guard cells planking into the structure. Some crescent shape, that means half moon. Crescent shape. Small tiny spore is present, that is stoma. This structure is called stomatal apparatus. Some in the outer of the guard cells, there is a subsidiary cells is present. These are the subsidiary cells. It is different from the normal epidermal cells. Guard cells have chloroplast. Normal epidermal cells lack of chloroplast. It's perform photosynthesis. Some microfibrils are present. Radially is present, not longitudinally. Radially present. It's help in the opening of stomata at the time of Turgor operator mechanism. Turgor operatory mechanism. Two guard cells are present. Planking, or in between the two guard cells there is a stoma is present, that is called stomatal apparatus. Inner walls are thick and elastic. Outer walls are thin and elastic. Outer of the guard cells there is a subsidiary cells are present. Subsidiary cells differ from the normal epidermal cells. The guard cells have chloroplast. It's perform photosynthesis, and some microfibrils are present. It is arranged in radially. It's help in the opening of stomata. Next, I will discuss about the opening and closing of stomata. closing of stomata. Opening and closing of stomata. In daytime, light is present. In daytime, light is present. So plants, the guard cells have chloroplast, it's perform photosynthesis. Synthesis the glucose, it's converted into sucrose molecule. Sucrose molecules converted into malate. Sucrose molecule converted into malate. Malate molecules release the ATP energy. Malate is converted into ATP energy in guard cells. These are the two guard cells. These are the two guard cells of in dicot plants or dorsiventral leaf. First, in light, in presence of light, the K plus H plus ion exported into guard cells to subsidiary cells. In presence of light, it is the active transport. H plus ions exported into guard cells to subsidiary cells. It is active transport, utilization of ATP energy. pH value increases in guard cells. pH value increases in guard cells. H plus ions leaves the guard cells and export into outside is called efflux of H plus. అంటే that is guard cells to subsidiary cells. It is active transport. Utilization of ATP energy. Simultaneously, K plus ion inward movement subsidiary cells to guard cells. It is passive transport. Passive transport dotted in lines. Next, simultaneously along with K plus ion, there is a Cl minus ion also enter into the subsidiary cells to guard cells. Passive transport. Active transport straight line. Passive transport dotted lines present. In guard cells, the chemical potential is high. In guard cells, chemical potential is very high. So water potential is decreases. Water potential is decreases. So water molecules enters into the subsidiary cells to guard cells by passive transport, by process of osmosis, So guard cells increases the size. It is called turgor pressure. Increases the size, turgor pressure or turgid cell. So guard cells expands the membrane. So it expands the membrane and stomata is open. Expands the membrane. So stomata is open in daytime. This is called turgor operatory mechanism. Turgor operatory mechanism in stomata. It is proposed the Leavitt. This theory is K plus pump theory. K plus pump theory proposed by Leavitt in opening and closing of stomata. In night time, light is absent. So photosynthesis is not far from the chloroplast. K plus and Cl minus efflux. K plus and Cl minus efflux leaves to the guard cells, that is moves to the guard cells. K plus and Cl minus guard cells to subsidiary cells. Guard cells to subsidiary cells. It is passive transport. It is passive transport. K plus and Cl minus. H plus ions enters into the guard cells. pH value decreases. Water is leaves to the guard cells. Stomata is closed at night time. In night time, light is absent. Photosynthesis is not performed the chloroplast. K plus and Cl minus effluxes. Guard cells passive transport to the guard cells to subsidiary cells, and H plus water molecules leaves the chloroplast. Stomata is closing. Curtis about the transpiration is necessary evil. Curtis about the transpiration is necessary evil because transpiration is both beneficial aspects and harmful aspects. Both are present. So Curtis is about the transpiration is necessary evil. Tomorrow I will explain about the beneficial aspects of transpiration. Transpiration is necessary evil, compromise the photosynthesis and respiration, and pressure flow hypothesis.